What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back for another video. Today I just wanted to sit down and really quickly speak with you guys on the importance of healing and self-care during everything with Black Lives Matter movements and just the attention and care that Black lives and Black people are constantly giving within this world. And so I really just needed to take a moment to not only acknowledge but to also state different reminders and tips, and the way we do here on this channel, different reminders that you can pin wherever you want in your home, just to make sure you're checking in with yourself and knowing that there's no one way to take up a role and to be active, and to show up for yourself, to show up for the community, to show up for the people in the world that really just need these consistent acts of humanity and need to constantly see people combating racism and combating these institutions and these systems that have been put into place. And that is so important when it comes to this channel, when it comes to well-rounded wellness and taking care of your mental health. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I spent some time talking about it and gave you guys some quick reminders. So thank you again so much for coming back for another video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Comment in the comment section below what you enjoyed the most, and subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more videos. I'm getting back on schedule for posting every Sunday and coming back with some new great content focused on wellness, focused on growth, and all of the things. So let's get into today's video. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about today is that there's a lot of labor that's being expected of Black people right now as far as educating and teaching non-Black people about the experiences of being Black, about the injustices surrounding why Black Lives Matter, why it's not an all lives matter movement, and why there are so many nuances and what those nuances are to living while being Black. I want to first preface that by saying that this is not something that just started happening a week ago. This is not something that just started happening a few days ago or a month or a year ago. This is something that's being said and has been said for literally centuries. The history of so many places, but specifically here in the United States of America, is one that is deeply rooted in racism. It's deeply rooted in systems that have been put into place for the benefit of some and not the benefit of some and the detriment to many. In that, first is the acknowledgement. Second is the fact that these acts of self-care are really inherent to radical healing. They're inherent to looking at yourself deep, deep within and seeing that there's some work that needs to be done on many, many levels and many sides, but part of that is within the individual and looking at healing for you. If you are the Black viewer watching this channel right now, watching this video, what would your healing look like as you are navigating this very, very difficult time? It is not something that is easy to navigate mentally, emotionally, physically. It can take a physical toll on the body. So in addition to participating, in addition to showing up, in addition to being present within the community, how are you coming back into yourself to give yourself the attention that you deserve? The first one is don't talk if you don't want to. If you don't feel called to speak at this particular moment and you need some time to get your words together, you need some time to get yourself together, understand that this is very, very hard, especially because, like I said, it did not just start happening. You've been dealing with this for a very long time. You've been dealing with the implications of it, with the feeling of it, like in your body. You've been trying to navigate Blackness and trying to navigate what that means for quite a long time. So make sure you're giving yourself grace. Make sure you're giving yourself kindness and patience and empathy so that you can really do what it is you want to do, which is to show up for yourself and show up for the people that are around you. So that's that one. The second thing is talk if you want to. If you want to talk to someone, if you need to go and get a therapist, if you need to go talk to a coach, I'm a coach. If you need to go and have conversations with family and friends and do the things that make you happy by having those interactions, then go ahead and embrace those interactions and embrace the moment of really connecting with another person. Don't feel like you have to keep it all bottled in. I know it's really, really difficult to even feel like you're going to put out that energy. It's exhausting to put that energy out because it feels like, what am I doing? I'm just so tired of speaking on this. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm weary. I don't want to do it anymore. Allow yourself to feel that. Allow yourself to feel the fullness of those emotions. Do not filter yourself when it comes to being frustrated about something that you have a right to be frustrated by. There's no reason for you to have to explain it. Unfortunately, people are seeking explanation, but there's so much out there that is proof of everything that's occurring, and there's proof of constant and consistent injustices committed on so many different levels. So if you want to talk, if you need to talk, then talk. And if you don't, and you need to take a break, then also do that. The third thing that I would say would be really great for self-care right now would be to look at your environment, to make sure your environment is reflecting something that is going to be healing, something that is going to be nourishing. I've had my Himalayan salt lamp right here. I take care of this plant. Taking care of this plant that I've constantly referenced to in several videos is what's really showing me patience and growth. And I think that if you make sure you're cleaning your environment, like, it's so easy to let your space just get dirty, messy, like, just leave it alone because you don't care about doing the dishes, you don't feel like washing your hair, you don't feel like folding those blankets and putting those pillows back. But do whatever little things that you can do in your environment, because it really does have an effect on your overall mood. It has an effect on how you feel about yourself, because you're taking care of yourself by taking care of what is around you. So make sure you are still creating a safe space within your home, even though you don't always feel safe in every other space. So the thing that you can do, what you can control, is how you feel in your home. So start there. Start with a candle. Start with a bath bomb. I know these are small things, and they're not going to solve the ultimate problems that are prevalent. Not at all. Like, by any means, no. But they are going to be acts for taking care of yourself, and they're going to be something that's going to contribute to how you feel. And you deserve to feel good right now and forever and always. You've always deserved to feel good. You deserve to feel good. You deserve to feel happy. You deserve to feel peaceful. And if there's a way that you can bring that peace into your space, then I urge you to do so, because it is so, so, so important for your mental health and your self-care. The next one is to remember the simple necessities. I kind of spoke on this before with the last one of just fixing your environment, but the simple necessities, what I mean is like eating, drinking, sleeping, showering, brushing your teeth, like putting my silk scarf on that I constantly forget to put on, or like I'll just go to sleep and then wake up with really dry hair because I didn't put my scarf on. So remember those simple necessities. You do need to eat. For a few days, I definitely forgot, like, I was not on the same eating pattern as I have been. I didn't really have an appetite. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I love cooking. You know that I love baking. You know that I'm always in the kitchen making something of some sort, trying new recipes, sharing new recipes, whatever. And I definitely did not want to even think about what kind of meals. I just kind of was just eating for the sake of food, my body needing food. But make sure you are taking care of yourself. Make sure you are eating foods that are nourishing you. And even if you want to have comfort foods, by all means, do so. Eat what makes you comfortable. Eat what makes you happy right now. It's a mentally trying experience. Like, this is not something to diminish. This is not something to tell yourself, like, oh, get over it. Like, just because it's been happening for so long does not mean that it's not difficult right now as well. So allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling. Like, if there's a weight, allow yourself to feel that weight. If you feel heavy, be heavy. Like, it's hard to pretend like something heavy is not heavy. So allow yourself to be heavy if that's what you feel. Drinking water. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. You're probably forgetting to drink water. You're probably not drinking enough water or drinking as much water as your body needs, especially if you are having a chance to go outside and just go for a quick walk. You're probably dehydrated. So make sure you're drinking water. Make sure you're still practicing your hygiene routine that you normally would be practicing and taking care of yourself in that way. And then I think the last one that I said, oh, there's two more. I don't know. I'm tripping. The next one is to allow yourself to feel joy. This is so, so, so important. I don't want to say this is the most important one because you do need to eat. Like, I didn't say eat for fun. I'm saying you need to actually eat. But this one, it's a time where people are expecting you to be upset. They're expecting you to be angry. They're expecting you to be sad. They're expecting you to be dejected and exhausted. And what could really be beneficial, what could be such a way to preserve the self and to honor the self, is to really allow yourself to feel joy. If you feel a moment of joy, I felt so joyous just when I received the new affirmation stickers. I'll make sure I link those in the description box if you guys want to check out my new affirmation stickers or shop on my website for my book, for my bookmarks, whatever. I have a book of prose poetry and short stories on the Black experience, on self-love, micro and macroaggressions, and that will be back in stock on June 19th. It actually sold out this past week, which is so exciting. Thank you so much for everybody who supported. But yeah, on Juneteenth, you can go and buy my book again off my website, and I will be happy to sign a copy to you. So just let me know who you want to give it to. But as I was saying, I experienced joy just by getting some little affirmation stickers in the mail and having those in stock now, and being able to put them up on my website. And I know it was such a small thing, but it really did bring me joy for the moment. And so allowing myself to feel that joy is so, so important. And it's equally important for you to allow yourself to feel joy in whatever way it comes into your life right now, because there's so many things that are going to make you feel upset naturally and rightfully. And there's so many things that are going to try to tear you down. And there's so many conversations, whether on Facebook, on Instagram, on here, on YouTube, on Twitter, that people will try to engage you in to just steal away your joy. Do not let them steal away your joy. Like, you have the freedom to choose, and you can allow yourself to be happy right now. Like, you don't have to be that one thing just because just because it is such a trying time. You are allowed to be full of feeling, of whatever range of feelings. You can be sad and happy. You can be confused, and you can also feel joy at the same time. So don't limit yourself in that. It's not fair to you. Like, just don't limit yourself. And the last thing that I was going to share is going to be resist how you can resist. I'm looking at my Instagram posts for notes. But resist how you can resist. Your resistance does not always have to look like what typical resistance is. If you don't see yourself on the front lines of a protest or on the front lines of a movement in that sense, enact your resistance as whatever way like best fits for you. This is Roman with his toy. Roman is resisting me right now. Can you please stop? I guess the answer is no. Anyway, resist how you can resist. There's so many different roles that we will all play in this movement, in this revolution, in this life. And you have to play and enact the role that best fits you. I feel like my role is in the wellness realm. My role is in the storytelling realm, in the narrative, in the encouragement, in the visionary realm. Resist the urge to feel one particular way. Resist the urge to put yourself into yet another box. Resist the urge to not allow yourself the freedoms that you are due. You are due freedoms. You are allowed to feel free and allowed to feel abundant. And right now there's going to be so many things trying to make you angry, like I said, to make you upset, to take away your joy. You can even resist that. That is a form of resistance. Your resistance does not have to be one off. It can be one thing one day, another thing another day. Next week you can, if you feel up to it, you go switch and do something else. But learn about yourself during this time. Learn what best works for you. I'm always going to say that on this channel. Nobody is the blueprint, or like there's no rule book to being any one way. Like, you are free to be exactly who you are and how you are, and that in and of itself holds value. So Roman, that in and of itself holds value. So if you feel that your resistance looks a certain way, then follow that. Anyway, that is all for me for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming back for another video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some of these reminders for radical healing to be valuable. I hope that they make impacts in your lives in the way that you needed to see them. Please make sure you are following and supporting and encouraging other Black artists and creatives, and that you are out here making efforts, making impacts, making positive efforts and positive impacts to those in the community who very much need the support. Make sure you are donating, make sure you are increasing your awareness, make sure you are taking care of yourself and your healing. And it's time to do the work. It's been time to do the work. It should not have taken this long for people to see the importance of this work. But I am so resolute in the fact that this is a call to action, if there ever was one. So I hope you guys embrace this call to action. I hope you embrace your healing. I hope you embrace yourselves. And don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, comment what you enjoyed about it the most, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one next Sunday. Peace!